Hello and welcome to Battle with the Best of Them, Pokemon Go, with Dr. Gakman here. This search terms, I put this in my infographics post on my blogger, so check that out. Series of pictures here. Wow, just nothing. Just showed up in Pokemon Go. This was when I was walking my, I knew that the Magikarp day was coming, so I was walking my Magikarp that was perfect. Hatched. I was mainly hatching Swablues and Trapinch during the whole Dragon event. It was garbage. Was it a Dragon makeup event or was it a Dragon event? I can't remember exactly. Couldn't remember if that was last week or whatever. There's a Mareep. It's kind of rare to find in the wild, although they were doing that more for the Dragon thing, which they should have been doing it way more. I need another shiny Mareep. So that I can have both male and female of Ampharos, and especially when he goes Mega. Megas are coming, isn't that great? There's some Gibbles on the radar. This has to have been Dragon Week. So I think this was the beginning of the month, last month, because this is the monthly, what do you call that? Results. This was for the month, for the month of August. And so near towards the beginning of the month, they had the Dragon Week still going on, I believe. What's on the TV? I can't tell what's on the TV. Then they started this, and then they went a little too crazy with it. So this is Baskin Robbins. There's no Baskin Robbins around here, around where I live. Right? And it's cool that they do these promotional things or whatever. I was trying to get GameSwap into a stop. I was trying to get GameSwap into being a sponsored thing, but I think you have to pay money to become a sponsored thing, and you have to already have a stop to do it, and then to get registered, because they had this thing last month where you had to nominate somebody. There was going to be 100 or 1,000 small businesses that were going to get free sponsored stops or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So they have some kind of sponsorship deal with Baskin Robbins, which I find a little bit strange. And, it had advertisements in there, and that's great and good for them. And then it told me, hey, this is where the next closest one is, Springboro Pike, 8 miles away. And I was like, yeah, I can't do that. So, but then they went a little crazy, and they kept doing it over and over, and you wouldn't even look at a stop, and you were getting the thing. So, and they were supposed to have some kind of feedback for it, and I guess people were complaining. I would complain. I'm complaining now that it was just showing up too much. Now I don't see them at all, and that was the only sponsored thing that I saw, was just for Baskin Robbins, but whatever. I was getting two remote raid requests from 2 different people. It's crazy. Yeah, remote raids. I got a Trapinch during the Dragon thing, and I was like, do I need another one of those? Scraggy. California, I should have went for this, but I like the whole idea of being able to invite people, and there's clubs you can join online where you can raid 24/7 if you make friends with people who are raiding on the other side of the world. They have said, though, that there are some raids you can't join. Obviously, these are going to be regional ones, and they did this right before they did the whole Buffalo was going to get the Buffalac. I can't remember how to pronounce that Pokemon's name, but it's the Buffalo Pokemon, right? And only New York was going to get it. Blah, blah, blah. So you can't raid for it. You have to be there to get it now. And it's the same thing with those, the legendaries that were in raids, Azelf and, the other two. We get Azelf, but other parts of the world get the other two. Yeah, you can't get those unless you go there. So, which kind of stinks. I think that they should make it to where you can do those, but they've already said that they're going to shed out certain raids, and for that reason, for regional purposes or whatever, to keep them regional. But whatever. Here is that new one that had come out, and I haven't seen too many of them since. This was during the Enigma week, and it's funny. Like I say this every time when they have these shiny events where there's a new shiny out, it always skips. At least for me, and I've noticed this with other people too. It always seemingly skips. And when you know, the Enigma week starts, and I get 3 Baltoys. There's one, and then there's a second one. And then I get a third one later on, which I still haven't traded away yet. I'm going to be trading that to Sarah. But yeah, I got a battle with the best of them one even. So it was crazy. Yep, see? That's a really good one. I evolved that one into Claydol. But yeah, then I got a third one. Isn't that crazy? All this time, after GoFest, because you can tell with all these freaking Alola Marowaks last month that I got during GoFest, hardly any shinies throughout any of the other events. This one was a trade, so that doesn't really count. This was Dragon Week. That was my mighty shiny for Dragon Week. And then, boom, Baltoy. It was nuts. Within a day. See how they're all the same day? Whatever. Then they had this Ultra Ball thing, and can't remember if I took a picture or more of that, but nope. There was my Splash. These were all Magikarp for Magikarp Day. Now, Magikarp Day, I could have gotten a lot more, and it doesn't really matter. I already have one that's one away from perfect, the shiny one. That was my very first Magikarp that I ever caught. It was my 666th catch. No joke. You're supposed to catch them around 400, but yeah, it took me a long time, and it took Warsaw, one of the top players in the area, a long time before he got his. He kept saying that they were all photoshopped. But, you know, and then I had to trade for a CP10 one from Green Onion Sticks so that I could evolve it up, because I won't evolve it up unless I have, you know, like each one in the family. And this was before the rating system. I knew that 2 of its stats were perfect because of the old rating system, but then when the new rating system came in, I found out that it was actually 1 click away from perfect. So I knew, I wanted to get a better one. The only thing better would have been a perfect one, but blah, blah, blah. On my blog, I'm no longer going to have the results for the Community Day stuff. That's just a little bit too tedious, and plus I cover a lot of that stuff in these videos when I do these monthly videos. But yeah, got the shiny Deoxys. But yeah, during the whole Community Day for Magikarp, the first 2 hours of it, I was stuck at work the whole time, and I think I got 21 total. None of them battle with the best of them, but I'll have a Gold Whisker, Gyarados, and a White Whisker one, which those are the difference between male and female. Then I have my perfect one that's not shiny and perfect, but it's perfect. I got another Cleffa. I hatched that during the Enigma week. Gee whiz, Enigma week. It was like I wasn't even trying for the Enigma week, and I kept getting stuff. I think it was Enigma week for Cleffa, right? That's when all the psychic Pokemon were showing up? I can't remember. Oh man, this was not supposed to be on there. I thought I moved those pictures. That was stuff for work. Speaking of work, this was weird. Solaces and the raid. I think this was for the Enigma week. Ditto. Apparently I had seen a lot more, but just never caught them. It's weird. Also, there's no sex with this, right? But somebody was showing me a picture, and it had a sex to it. And I forgot to transfer that picture over to this to show that, but it was supplies. If you got a shiny Deoxys, you can see the other forms, as you can see here, just by clicking on them in the Pokédex. I keep trying to talk about Magikarp Day, but yeah, I was stuck for 2 hours at work. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, my manager just, and granted, it needed to be done, don't get me wrong, but it was just kind of like, wow, it was Community Day, and I was trying to catch some, but for the first 2 hours, I only caught 1 Magikarp. But in total, in the whole 6 hours, I got 21. So it's not bad for being stuck at work. But there's a Fearow out in the wild. That's rare to find. Molga was the new one. I finally got a battle with the best of one. I'm going to be trading this one, my first one, away to Sarah because she never got one. They only showed up on Incense. This was during the Unova week where they had all the new Unova Pokemon coming out. There's Throw. There's Unknown. I don't know how that happened. This wasn't the second day. It still said that it was Go Fest. Clink. So I have the whole family. That was when I got my third Clink. So I made Clang and Clang, which was the only battle with the best of them one. I think two of them were from raids and one of them was a hatch. So I was very happy about that. Wow, this is still GoFest stuff. So I'm beginning to think this is dark. That's funny. I'm beginning to think that some of the stuff is mixed in with, I don't know, Deoxys, Genesect. Oh, that's right. There was a GoFest makeup day. That's right. That's what that was. So some of these I was getting from the makeup day is what it was. And I think the only one that I got was Turtwig as my shiny. Although these are the ones for trade. So I have 251 shinies up for trade is what that was. Clink and shiny. What was I trying to show here? Yeah, I think this was the makeup day. They had well, it wasn't a day. It was only 3 hours. That kind of sucked, but whatever. I had to change this one because Weedle is no longer a possible Ditto. Pignite, that's rare to find in the wild. But that was during the Unova week, which was like, you saw a bunch of Unova stuff. And that's rare to find in the wild, Ninetales. Taurus, why did I take a picture of this? Oh, 2020, the year 2020. There's a Smeargle again. And then that happened. It's been happening a lot recently. During the community day, it really sucked because if you kept clicking on, because most of my ones were from Incense, my shinies. But when you kept clicking on the Incense one, if it was about to despawn, it would freeze the heck out of your game. That was weird. I was also showing off my Shinxes. And then I got another Execute, so then I was able to make Executor, the regular one. Excuse me, the Kanto region one, so. Gyarados found the candy. Scream was caught. Oh, yeah, you can get stickers now from Pokestops, so that was what I was taking a picture of. This is also on it's like a cheat sheet for, what beats what, as far as types go. I really wanted another regular Geodude. I have 2 Alola Geodudes shiny that one of them I made into a Graveler already. But I only have 1 Gold Nugget regular Kanto region Geodude. But whatever. I only got to walk out there twice around Mavericks and a lot of spawns. And this was when they were, I think, introducing new spawns is what they were saying. But regardless, I didn't get another shiny. Those days are not very good for me. This is my Pidgeot with some other yellow shiny Pokemon. Got stuck again. Jinx out in the wild, 174. Hadn't seen one of those in a while. Now, when the game first came out, there was a dead zone that was behind Burger King. And I'd see Jinxes there all the time. It was crazy. There was no stops around, no gyms around. It's what I called a dead zone, is my theory, that certain Pokemon only showed up in dead zones, and Jinx was one of them. Here's, I got a second P-Dove, and there's Tranquil. That's my only battle with the best of them one. That's the one that was traded to me by Supplies, but both of these were male. All the other people I know who have one, they've only gotten males. He got 2 males, so he traded me one of them to me because he just evolves them all the way up, and he wants a female so that he can make it a different one. Because as you can see, there's a difference between the female Unpheasant and the and the male one. So the male one's more elaborate with the headdress and everything, just kind of like the Animal Kingdom works in real life. And the plain one is the female one. Another routes. That was random. I don't think it was during any kind of event or anything. Arbok in the Wild, 344. This was my first mega raid. The megas are out, and I could say a lot, but I'm really not going to. But I'll tell you something I found out today, and I didn't think that it was true. You can actually get a shiny Charizard, Blastoise, or Venusaur from a mega raid. So, of course, they're not going to be mega when you catch them. When you defeat them, they go back to their normal form. And then when you go to catch them, they can be shiny. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's not true. Somebody was like, why? How can I spell poop, but I can't spell I don't know. Poop is one of those words that the game does not recognize as a bad word, I guess. The mega eggs are pretty awesome. They're their own tier, in case you didn't know that. Bunch of Shelders. None of them shiny. I was at the green too. Usually at the green I get a shiny. I think I didn't get a shiny when I went to the green the last time, but whatever. 3 Pitos just attacked me. This is the tier class now. They got rid of 2 and 4. And so some of them have been bumped down from 4 to 3, and some of them have been bumped up from, well, no, there's no bump ups, there's just bumps downs. Bumped down from 2 to 1, which is kind of crazy for Kingler. You should bump him up to 3. He's a tough one, but whatever. And then the Megas are in their own class, so that's kind of crazy. And as you can see by Leak Duck's update right here, they can be shiny after you defeat them. You go to catch them, which is kind of crazy. And then people were showing, oh yeah, I got a shiny from blah, blah, blah. And this says the 26, which would be within the realm of the megas when they first started coming out. But at the same time, like, how did this happen? Because you don't get a Beedrill as an encounter. And then also look at the ball. It looks like there's something around it, like as if they were trying to turn it into a white ball to make it look like it was a raid one. But it's not a raid one because obviously it's got the red on it. It's a red ball and it's at 12. But the CP on it would be within raid if it was a 2500 not weather boosted. I don't know, man. It's confusing to me. But they said that they caught it in the wild. And see, this is the proof that I was trying to find out whether you could get them in the wild or not. But I found out later, yes, you can. Not the Beedrill. I don't know if this is a Photoshop thing or what. I don't know if this was like field research. Maybe it was field research. Complete 5. And that was only for that. Beedrill was caught. But was that in the wild? Maybe that was a wild catch. I don't know. But from the mega raids, you can get shiny Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, which is pretty cool. That way you can get possibly a better stat one. Because usually raids, field research, and eggs have better stats than wild ones. Here's the infographics page on my blogger. I've updated that with the Mega Quest that you got. And as you can see, like, there's an encounter with Weedle in the beginning, but not an encounter with, like, Beedrill later on. So that must have been a wild catch, or it was a fake one, like I said, from Photoshop or something. There's going to be a new quest that it's going to be added here soon when Victini comes. For those who didn't participate in GoFest, you'll get a chance to get Victini in a special research. Now, I think the rest of us can also compete in that if we already did the GoFest thing. But I don't think we're going to get another Victini. I think we're just going to get extra Victini candy. And going down the list, here is the raids. And again, as you can see on here, the megas can be shiny. Well, they're not megas when you go to catch them. There's some confusion there. I mean, I wasn't confused, but by saying that they're not mega when you go to catch them. They revert back to their other form. And like I said, I added that search terms in here. I'm sure that'll be updated soon. They'll probably change that. This is my one that I had found, which I think works a little bit better. But there's another one, that other one that I had in my album. I'm going to be updating my speculation page, and I'm going to be updating my community day preparation page. And I keep saying this every video that I do this, that I'm going to update the other pages too for Pokemon Go here soon. The Mega Evolution stuff I need to change a lot of, or not change, but I need to delete a lot of speculation of my own. Some of the stuff I was right on, but you know, some of the stuff is kind of like irrelevant now because we know. There's still a little bit more speculation that I can have. I think the big speculation is that, like, the reason why they're doing this is they want people to get back into raids. So they're doing it raid-wise as opposed to, or at least pushing raids right now to get Mega Candy as opposed to doing it some other way. But here's my daily incense one, not shiny. Not shiny. So let's look my shinies. I got another shiny seal. It's pretty crazy. There. But it ends up being a better stat than the one that I had already evolved. So that's leaving me with a conundrum. Here's my shinies. Recently. I got another Eevee just randomly. There's two Eevees and like within a week of each other. As you can see on here, this is my 5th or 6th Cleffa that I hatched. So wow, nuts. What else? Perfects. Let's look at my perfects. Let's turn up the music too. You know, I haven't heard the new music in the Mega Raids, and I've only done one Mega Raid, so I should record that one of these times. There's a Piplup, so when they have the Community Day makeup thing where you can get your stuff. Finally got a good one of these in Molas. Well, I mean, it's not great, but it wasn't a hatch, so it was better stats than all the other ones that I'd had. I really need to clean out my Pokemon here. No crazy regional ones. Let's see. Cincinnati, California, Indiana, Columbus. Nothing great. There's one from New York. People, if you need your million kilometers for your badge, your travel badge, come see me. I'll trade you Pokemon for friends. So come to GameSwap. Check me out. Speaking of that, Gideon, thank you for coming by. Come to find out, and take a picture of my apartment. You'll see that a little bit. Oh, no, it's too dark. He should be almost at best buddy. I have been paying attention to my other buddies. I've been really focused on my Gyarados. He's perfect. He's powered up all the way. I evolved him. He's awesome. I love him. He's so happy. What was I getting ready to say? I want to thank Gideon. He remembered to save a Seviper for me, but I ended up catching a Seviper during GoFest. But now he's giving me something even better, and I can't wait to show you guys once we get to that point. Later on this week, because he didn't have enough Stardust, we weren't high enough friends. Oh, he's got the badge. We're best buds. Yeah, speaking of Gideon, You got my gift. We're almost at the point where we're tier 3 of the friends. I forgot what that is. And when that happens, it knocks down like the cost to trade down to, it didn't count my snapshot, but that's alright. I don't need to do it anymore because we're best buddies. Where's the thing? There it is. Yay, best buddies, CPU boost. Oh yeah, I didn't see what it was before. Let's see what it is. Gyarados. $34. Nice. Now this will be awesome when I Mega Evolve it. It's gonna be sweet. Look at that. And he's got Aqua Tail and everything. I need to give Aqua Tail to my best Gyarados. I did have another battle with the best level one that I was saving back. That was male. This will be my stud for my mare here, if they ever introduced mating. But this was my first one. Look at that. One click away from perfect. I still don't have a perfect shiny. One of these days. What was I going to say? But yeah, Gideon's going to give me something good. Since I already have Seviper, he said that he would give me something else. Because I'm giving him a Charmander. I should contact him and let him know that you can get a shiny Charizard, because that's what he really wants, from the Mega Raids. Once you defeat a Charizard X or a Y, it'll go down to a regular Charizard, and it could be shiny. Oh man, had to get a drink of water there. Sorry, my 4th in a row video here. It's already too long. But I think I was trying to get my... What is it? Because this will be my 7th day in a row research here. I still haven't gotten a good Scraggy, man. And it kind of upsets me. Here's this Pokemon. 3 berries. They've been giving me this berry one for a while. That's easy. I don't have 3 Pokemon around here. And that's another thing, too. They were saying that you were supposed to get more spawns. I'm not. And I've noticed other people, they were getting more spawns, but not me. Hopefully he doesn't run away so I can give him another berry. Alright, there's another berry. That's a little trick for you to know. You don't need to actually catch them, or even really attempt to catch them. All you have to do is just give them a berry to get your thing. Now I'm done. Let's see. Let's see if I get a good Scraggy this time. I have a lot of fighting types that are perfect. So now this next month that's coming up, I do not have a shiny Alola Raichu, and that's killing me, because I've done I'm counting it, and I seriously doubt that I've encountered 80 some regular. It's disgusting. Oh, this one's horrible too. I still don't have a good enough Scraggy. I got enough candies to evolve it, but boy. Well, I'm going to end it on this note here. Let me see if I can find anything else in my notes here for... let me shoot here. There's a couple of Pokemon that I do need to evolve that I just haven't evolved yet because I'm waiting to get a better one. Like my best Scraggy, let's go in here. It's just not good enough. And I've been trading too to try to get I think 572 might be the best. Not that great. Not that great. Battle with the best of them and really high CP, but it's under an attack. That's pretty bad. Another 572. That one's not that great either. So, man, I'm just not lucking out with these. No Luchador Pikachu either, because the whole silly. I haven't been competing. I haven't been going after these mega raids. I still need to do my mega quest. Man, I've been kind of slacking. Sorry, guys. Hopefully next month will be better. But thanks for watching, and happy hunting out there. Good luck in Pokemon Go.